Hello everybody, welcome to Yes Yoga Stories, and I'm Trupti, and here I am in Mawlynnong, the cleanest village of Asia in Meghalaya. So we just on the way from Cherrapunji to Dauki and Shnong Padang. We made a stopover here. So here I'll take you around this cleanest village, and you can see for yourself how clean it is. Here is the church. Most people here in Meghalaya are Khasi, so either they're Khasi tribals or many of them have moved on to Christianity. The reason being, I guess, because when the British came and there was a lot of missionary work done, and many of them chose to convert to Christianity. So there are loads and loads of homestays here. Almost every house, I think, if it has a few rooms extra, it's a homestay. Here there's a beautiful pitcher plant. It seems like it grows everywhere. You know that pitcher plants, the fly it's a non-vegetarian, it's a carnivorous kind of a plant. It eats all the flies. Yeah. And my boy is here again with me. And a beautiful thatched roof place, a house here, and again another mango tree and some beautiful symbiotic work that you can see with orchids. There are no flowers at all at the moment. Again, more pitcher plants. It grows almost like weeds here all over the place. A lot of orchids and a lot of pitcher plants. Here there's another homestay. Here is the primary school. So if you see properly, it looks really nice and clean. Here there's a staircase. I don't know where it takes you to. Shall we go down here and check what happens? Yeah, I think this is a private way and not really public. I don't really know unless someone stops me. I'll just walk a little bit down here. Banana trees. I think it comes only till there. It's really beautifully green here, and again a lot of beetle nut palms. And you can hear someone sing nicely while cleaning. Meghalaya is everywhere really very green because of the Khasi. These are all East Khasi hills, all around Cherrapunji, all around this area, Mawlynnong and all. Yeah, such a beautiful papaya tree, and it's really laden with very heavy papaya. I'll take you closer to it. Nobody gets angry. But look at the massive, huge papaya fruits. So many papayas. More houses are getting built. And again, this beautiful woven thing as a dustbin, woven basket. Everywhere you see small little ponds with fishes. Maybe they eat their own fish. I always used to hear that in Assam also and in West Bengal it was a culture that people had their own little pond with their own fish, just like farming, and they would eat their own fish. This is the mulberry tree, and these berries are now all very, very I mean, first they are light pink, then they get red, and then they get really black, blacker than this. And when they're black, you can eat them. So I bought some yesterday in the marketplace. Ah, yeah, here I see like a few black ones. I'll just show you one here. So this a bit not, see, it came out really easily. So here on my palm, that's the way it should be, and then it's ripe to eat. If you don't have the black ones, then they're not sweet enough, they're a bit sour. Another mango tree here. So you have to pay 100 rupees as entrance fee to enter this village, the cleanest village of jackfruit tree. As you can see, the jackfruits and also orchids growing all over the bark, the trunk of the jackfruit tree. So yeah, you have to pay 100 rupees to enter this village, and then there's a parking spot, and then you do the whole village by foot. Lots of kids here, beautiful flowers. Everyone has kept their gardens really nice. Hello. In many places they dry their betel nut, which they keep chewing here everywhere in Meghalaya with limestone. Hi. Hello, so which school do you go to? Huh? Which school do you go to? Primary school here?
No, secondary.
Secondary school, okay. Yeah, on some big stones, yeah. It seems like a lot of kids are coming back now from school. I think we're going towards, in the direction towards the school here. I wish that other villages, oh yes, jackfruit from very close by. Here you can see the jackfruit leaves. As I said, traditionally in Konkanis, that's what I am, we make idlis, so rice cakes, which are filled in like a small little containers made out of these jackfruit leaves. So you actually weave the jackfruit leaf into small little baskets using bamboo sticks. So you buy a bamboo and you make the sticks, thin sticks, like toothpick size on your own, and then you weave them, and then you fill them with the idli dough and make idlis. Sorry for the digression, but I just, whenever I see jackfruit, I remember my childhood. So hibiscus you can make very good tea. Hibiscus is also very good hair conditioner. Also the leaves, if you just make a puree and apply them on the hair, it gets really soft. And in Egypt and all over many places, they make hibiscus tea. So you can dry the hibiscus flowers and just pour boiling water, and then it's hibiscus tea. So I don't know how big this village is, but then we're doing it together. Again, these typical gardens and typical houses. I think everything is done with bamboo, some of them. And lots, as I said, are getting built and lots of new homestays coming up. Yeah, see, as I said, another homestay, so that's where it's getting built. So we'll take this road and then we'll go straight, and then we'll turn right and make like a round trip so that you get a feel of the whole Mawlynnong cleanest village. One more homestay in Asia. Again, another mango tree. And house. I sometimes wonder what this is, and I hope it's not asbestos what they use, but no idea. So here it looks like the whole place is filled with homestays. Lots and lots of homestays in this village. And I hope you saw another big, huge papaya tree with papayas. Oh, the dog doesn't like me coming. Again, the betel tree, banana trees, betel nut palm, I mean. The bananas here in Cherrapunji are very delicate, very, very, and here you can see not just a banana but a banana flower. And traditionally in the Assamese cuisine also they cook banana flower, in the Bangladeshi cuisine too, and in Konkan we also have a lot of banana flower. We make salads out of them. We also make curries out of them. And here you can see this man actually making a broomstick out of these broom things that grow everywhere here. So here you see how he works hard and he actually checks if it's doing his job. आप ये बना रहे हैं? ये कौन सा झाड़ है? किधर है ये झाड़? ओके, हाँ, झाड़ू का झाड़, हाँ. So all the broomsticks are made by hand here by people here in Meghalaya, because they're these grass that grows everywhere. Yesterday, the ones who have seen my previous video, check the living root tracks. I'll put this in the description box. You can see them grow everywhere here in Meghalaya. So this is like really green here, like a little forest. It's really very pretty and really kept well, and people are so happy to pay and come and see. But I wish that people would take it as an example and do the same everywhere, because if one village can stay like that, I think everyone can. I would be interested in knowing what they do with all the plastic rubbish, if they also burn it down. Till now I haven't noticed any of the burning corners like in the other villages, but probably when I go down I might come across one of them. So here is a flight of stairs, and I don't know where I reach, but probably almost the end of the village. Yeah, so this is the shrub. This is the thing that is, with these leaves, they make the jhadu or broomstick everywhere here. You can see in the line.
Man kann sich so viel Fried Ice Chicken raushauen mit Nudeln, wie man will.
Ja, obwohl
es schmeckt schon
irgendwann
lecker.
hat Dominik irgendwie Werbung drauf gemacht haben, hat der Typ irgendwie gesagt, nee, so viel Wasser nicht nehmen. Oder so, oder er soll jetzt aufhören.
Auf jeden Fall. Ich war schon mal mit Great Rock. Da waren wir auch bei Mr. Funk.
Den Skyline-Park.
You can listen to the birds whispering, chirping,
Waren schon zwei.
all kinds of insects,
Ja, dann gehen wir manchmal so.
flowers here.
Einmal waren wir bei Mr. Einmal bei so einer schönen Rice.
All these broomstick grass that grows here everywhere. Okay, so the cleanest village has one thing here which is not extremely clean of them to leave this here and here and here. Yeah, but on the whole till now it was really quite clean. I didn't find anything. Only here it is.
Ja, ja, Hygiene juckt die gar nicht.
Here too.
Wenn du mal das Fett in dem
Das
diese
Plastik.
Hähnchen und so.
Yeah, that's what. There's plastic lying around and that's not the best thing here also. So it's a bit sad that people, maybe mostly I think they're tourists that are just dumping it here. They just eat, they go here around the village and throw it. I think the school is here, the secondary school, because it seems like everybody came from here. So I don't know if the school kids have done that, I mean eaten something, or if it's just the wind, because here you see the dustbin is full of all kinds of plastic noodles, chips and all unhealthy stuff. And that's exactly where I want to put my foot down and say, if all these things were not sold, then there would not be any plastic. So you just reduce, you just don't consume and find alternatives. Of course, then big companies like Unilever or Hindustan Liver, probably in India, Procter & Gamble and all the kind will all go bust. But then it can be replaced by small-scale industries where women start their own little businesses, making healthy foods and selling them. If you see any violation, please report to assistant teacher. Tobacco is strictly prohibited. So this is a tobacco-free institution. Does that mean that children start chewing tobacco? Here you see kids playing football, all barefoot, very wild. So this is another football place, right? The other one was empty and here they're all playing. So shall we go back?
Yeah.
Because I don't know what happens if we go like that, but maybe we can go another way. Or should I ask that boy?
No.
Okay, then let's go back like this. So let's go back now and let's see the round way, the other side. Unfortunately, a Sprite. So who's becoming richer and richer? Pepsi. Okay, the CEO of Pepsi. Indians will proudly say, oh, she's also of Indian origin, but probably American citizen. But I mean, it's weird when people, companies like that, make money at the cost of other people's health, and people choose to drink such things instead of better alternatives. And actually it is like that. In India, you'll find that Pepsi and cola and all is much cheaper than coconut water. And for example, in Bombay, unfortunately, many of them will buy coconut water and get it packed. So they don't want to carry the heavy coconut. So they'll ask the coconut guy to fill it in a plastic bag with a plastic straw. And even that does not become sustainable anymore. When I was small, We always had coconut without any straw. We just used to balance, and the nariyal pani wala, or the coconut seller, was so good. He would cut the hole really small enough that you don't spill the water, and you can really aim and drink it well. That's something that I really miss in Germany, coconut water. Here you see these small pretty little flowers. You can get these actually in many shades. Some wild mushroom. I don't think it's edible. So there we are back again, where this guy is making his broomstick, and he checks every single thing, how it works, by sweeping again and again if it's good enough. The patience, the quality control, all by hand, no AI. And for all this hard work, people don't even want to pay and find it expensive, and will buy something made out of plastic broomsticks. So it's all in our hands as consumers, what we choose to do, what we choose to buy, how we choose to live. It's like Mahatma Gandhi saying, be the change you want to see. So here you see a lot of betel nuts, and I think they are long peppers, green pepper, which when you dry up and they get fermented, they become black then. So a lot of peppercorns here getting dried. Wild pepper also, which look like grape bunches. My grandmother used to make pickle out of it. So basically you take the bunches of these green peppers, and then you just add salt, but the salt has to be like crystal, big pieces of salt, and not some table salt powder. It's like when I was a kid in Bombay, there used to be these guys who would come and sell salt, what we used to call namak wala. Namak is salt in Hindi. So they would come and sell salt, and from door to door, and then we would call him upstairs and buy salt. And that was like sea salt, which they would dry themselves. There were no additives, no caking agents, nothing. And today all the salt, including Patanjali brand from Ramdev, has caking agent, all the table salt. And sea salt, a lot of it with a lot of plastic contamination. I mostly try and use pink salt, Himalaya salt, or in Germany also the salt from the salt mines, which are like thousands and thousands of years old. You have them in Bavaria, in Göttingen, which is like North Germany, somewhere between Hessen, state of Hessen, when you cross the state of Hessen and enter Niedersachsen, which is Lower Saxony in English, and Hesse. So you leave Hesse and you enter Lower Saxony, you find near Göttingen, there's a place called Göttingen, very pretty town, you'll find salt mines also, where you can buy like more than 2,000-year-old salt. So shall we continue? So how do we go now? Let's go like this, round way, no? It's again a thatched roof. I'm sorry for the digression and all the talk, but this is very doable with kids. My boys are enjoying, watching, talking, discussing after the long drive. So even here there are homestays. There's a lot of place where you can have lunch and breakfast and dinner, food. Like a central square here. Mawlynnong bamboo cottage. Welcome to Mawlynnong, God's own garden, they call it. It's like Kerala is God's own country.
Aber safe, wenn die machen.
Mawlynnong, welcome to Mawlynnong, God's own garden. Food and lodging, veg and non-veg. Let's just see what is here and then. So another little way here with houses. But on the whole, if you see, there's no gutter, all the piping and all is well done. It is open drainage, but still it's nice and clean. And we should think that here in Cherrapunji there's a lot of rain, so everything could have got clogged and cluttered, like in Mumbai or Bombay in the monsoon. Oh, look at the amount of betel nuts they have collected. Then they chop them and dry them and then chop them, sorry, other way around. Another homestay here. So this is the way they dried the betel nuts. I'm about to show you. Let me just, I can see it, but I couldn't. So it's made like a bed here, as you can see, out of bamboos, and on the bamboos they put the betel nut and let it dry. Just like how they use old gunny bags to dry the all the herbs and spices, the black peppers, the long pepper, ginger root. Cherrapunji is also known for its very special ginger. Again, here are very pretty orchids. Here you can even see the flowers. Oops, sorry. I almost slipped the phone. And this is the star. In Germany they call it Weihnachtsstern. It's the same one. You'll find a lot in Munnar, and even here the orchids always love to grow on them, because orchids are like, I don't know if you can call them creepers, but actually they're like symbiotic. They just stick on, hold on to the tree trunk and grow everywhere and add beauty to nature. Personally, I find orchids very pretty. Ah, yeah, these are these flowers. Someone had told me that these flowers are the flowers, the red ones, that are used to make the tandoori chicken so red. So they marinate it with these flowers and also papaya. So papaya makes the chicken meat very tender, and this gives the color. But these days I think everyone does it with color, mostly everyone. So I don't eat chicken anymore. I eat only fish. Otherwise, predominantly I'm more vegetarian. And the most I love is fruits. And here there are lots and lots of really tasty berries here. So here's a no smoking area, but the person is smoking. And here you have a toilet. You have to pay 10 rupees to go to the loo. Everywhere orchids growing.
No.
And everywhere new houses getting built for more homestays or bed and breakfast. So, I mean, till now the whole city in the middle, everything was clean except for the corner there near the school, where we saw a bit of plastic and wrapping and all that. But otherwise this place is really, really clean and beautiful. A nice lovely bamboo a bench, very tempting to sit on it and relax for a minute. And soon we go further, and we're almost at the entrance of the village. So with that, I say bye bye to all of you, and tune into Yes Yoga Art Stories for more Trupti in life. Like, share, and subscribe, and write your comments in the description box. See you again. Bye bye. Stay healthy, stay happy.